Hey everyone, and welcome to the first video of my Calculus 1 playlist. In this video, we're going to be going over an introduction on limits. So firstly, what is a limit? A limit in calculus tells us the value a function approaches as the input gets closer to a certain number. So if I were to give you the limit of f of x as x approaches 3, read it like this: as x gets closer to some number, in this example 3, what value does f of x get closer to? So that's what we're trying to answer when we read a limit. And so if f of x were getting closer to 7, the answer to this would be 7. This would mean the limit of f of x as x approaches 3 is equal to 7. Now let me give you a numerical example to put this into context. Let's say I told you that f of x is equal to x squared. And I said, what is the limit of f of x as x approaches 2? Well, firstly, we're going to plug in the values closer and closer to 2. So when x is equal to 1.9, f of x is equal to 3.61. When x is equal to 1.99, f of x is equal to 3.9601. When x is equal to 2, f of x is equal to 4. And then when x is equal to 2.01, f of x is equal to 4.0401. So in conclusion, the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 is equal to 4. So next, let's go over left and right-handed limits. So sometimes the functions behave differently depending on which side we approach them from. So say I give you, in a left-handed limit, we will say the limit of f of x as x approaches 3, but we'll put a negative, indicating that it's coming from the left-hand side. And then for a right-handed limit, we'll do the same thing, the limit of f of x as x approaches 3, but we'll put a positive, indicating it's coming from the right-hand side. So only when both sides agree does the limit exist. Both sides have to equal the same thing for the limit to exist. Next, let's go over why limits matter. So essentially, from limits, we can gather continuity, we can gather derivatives, and we can gather integrals. So continuity is simply whether a function is smooth or has a break. Derivatives gives us the slope at a specific point, and then integrals are the area under a curve, all essential for calculus. So without limits, calculus wouldn't exist. So in order to have a firm grasp of calculus, you have to understand limits. And then lastly, let's go over when limits do not exist. So for this here, I won't write it out, I'll just state it. Limits do not exist when the left and right limits are different, which we went over earlier. They have to agree for the limit to exist. And these next two we'll go over in separate videos in the future, but when the function oscillates, the limit does not exist. And if it approaches infinity in different ways, the limit also will not exist. I hope this video helped. Thank you.